How to make anyone fall in love with you within a minute. Chapter 5. Improving your personality. Synopsis. Your personality is what you are. It is your characteristic, your identity. You are nothing without it. But at the same time, you have to ensure that you have a personality that people find impressive. Since you are trying to find love here, which becomes very important, you need people to find your personality warm and welcoming and attractive. How can you do that? What is personality? To put it quite simply, personality is the sum total of your mental buildup and the way you behave. It is made up of the way you express yourself, the way you react to things, the way you perform your tasks, and even the opinions that you have about the things that happen around you. All these make up your personality. Personality becomes a very important aspect of any individual. It is your personality that eventually tells people who you are. As humans, we are prone to create impressions in our mind about the people that we meet. Your personality is a very important factor in the kind of impression you generate for people around you. It is possible that even before you meet someone, they have heard about you, and they have some kind of an idea what you are like. This happens because personality creates impressions. It actually stereotypes you. You may feel this is wrong. After all, why should people think in advance about how you are going to behave? But that is the way we are. That is the way you are as well. Before meeting someone of the opposite gender, there is a likelihood that people will tell you about them. You then develop an impression about them. So, when you approach someone, you are almost never totally blank. You already have an idea of what kind of people they are. That brings us to a very important aspect of our ultimate goal: how to make anyone fall in love with you within minutes. And that aspect is, you have to work on your personality. If you have a personality that is considered to be attractive, a personality that people are bound to appreciate, then you can rest easy. It is this kind of personality that will attract other people. They will want to hobnob with you. They will want to be seen with you. This is what creates the initial attraction. It is your personality that brings people to you and keeps them drawn to you initially. After that, it depends on how you take it further. However, if you want the initial interest to be created, you have to make sure that you have a personality that can enamor people. That will include not just your physique, but also the way you think, the way you dress, and perhaps even the way you hold your fork and spoon while you're eating. Unknown to you, people are judging you whenever you are visible. One of the most important things in your agenda is to have a personality that people are willing to accept. How to develop a personality that dazzles everyone. So, what can you do to build that personality that everyone just seems to fall in love with? Is this an easy process? Building your personality to be at its impressive best is certainly not an easy job. A personality isn't something that you can just switch on or off. But at the same time, remember that personality can be changed. The word personality comes from the Latin word persona, which means mask. That gives you a very important clue. If personality is meant to be a mask, it means you can wear it. You can hone your personality to be exactly what you want it to be. If you want your personality to be more attractive to people, there are ways and means of achieving it. Read on to know some ways in which you can create a dazzling personality that impresses anyone you meet. Be confident. Confidence is the first and most important trait of your personality. When faced with any situation, you need to be confident about it. You need to know what it is about, and you need to have a confident way of handling it. It is only this kind of approach that people like. When you are confident, you are impressing people because you are projected as a credible person, a person who will soon meet with success. Be knowledgeable. It is necessary to know how to do important things. There are things you should know, like how to drive a car, how to swim, how to speak French, whatever fits your context. People are impressed by such things. But it is not just these practical things that you have to be knowledgeable about. You have to be worldly wise. You have to know how things work in society. When someone is with you and facing a problem, you should be able to give them a knowledgeable opinion. This is one of the most important things if you are looking at impressing people. Be informed. Read your papers. Watch the news. Check the internet for current happenings. Always be aware of what is happening in the world around you. This helps you open up conversations and sustain them. Also, everyone is impressed by well-informed people, so try to be updated on current affairs at all times. Dress well. Now, that does not mean you should get the most expensive clothes that you see, but you have to dress gracefully. Keep up with current fashion trends and dress to the occasion. People always like to see smartly dressed people. Get good at conversation. We have already spoken about this in a previous chapter, so we can skim through this point. However, you need to ensure that you are a great conversationalist. Listen more than you speak, and speak relevant and meaningful things that can take the conversation forward. Also, make sure that you give the other person their due importance when you are speaking with them. These are the basic things that you have to pay attention to. There are many other things that you can inculcate as you keep growing. Remember to evolve your personality at all times. This is the most important factor people are going to see you by. Please subscribe to our channel to get our next video on how to make people fall in love with you within a minute.